Hey viewers, Hexcraft here. This video was supposed to come out last week, but there were some things that caused it to be delayed. And yeah, I know it's not a Lux video like I said, but there are supposed leaks and rumors that Lux might be getting a skin soon. And I'd rather not have to make a Lux video just for her to get a skin immediately after. So I'm pushing Lux's video to the end of the month. Also, I didn't clarify this part when I listed off certain aspects of these videos. If champions get skins that I've done videos for, I will take a bunch of those new skins and make a video with all of those together. So if Udyr and Sion somehow get a skin, let's say in like the next month or two, I'll put them in a different video. Now you're probably wondering, why Sion though? Well, two reasons. And yeah, same thing I said about Udyr, two reasons, but I just have two reasons. Reason one, when it comes to the reworked champions, Sion really does feel like he fits the mold of what Riot's going for nowadays. And he feels the same way just like Udyr. So hey, I just did the newest reworked champion, so why not do one of the oldest in my opinion? And second, with the new season coming out, a lot of tank items, and one of them that I keep forgetting the name of, yeah, it's gonna make Sion way more terrifying. So expect inting Sion to return to the world of League of Legends again. But that's all I have to say. Let's get started. First up, base skin Sion. Base Sion is good as is. The color pattern is a bit bland, but it fits the Noxian style. Of course, his model has the usual League of Legends stretching effects, but it's still a good skin. Gotta give it a 5. We have this thing. I hate Hextech Sion. It just looks so weird. For one, it looks like it's a mixture of like steampunk, but also Frankenstein. It just really looks bad in my opinion, and I'd probably say it's one of the worst Sion skins. I gotta give this a 3 or a 2 because it's bad, but at least it's not what it used to look like. A bit better, but yeah, the human undead skins are always interesting, and Barbarian Sion is one of those. The idea of what if Sion wasn't an undead? We made him look more human, and it's okay. It's the same animations, and the major difference being the axe and the helmet, but it's alright. It's not as bad as Hextech, but I wouldn't say it's as good as base Sion. I have to give this a 4.5 because it's good, but it doesn't really compete with base Sion in my opinion. Lumberjack Sion is a interesting skin, and I say that because it's good. Again, out of all the cheaper skins, I'd say this is better. This is a good skin. Now the reason why I say is because when recording this and looking at the skin, I sort of zoomed in on it, and yeah, that flannel shirt isn't its own model. It's a part of the texture of the skin and the body. And I can't unsee it now. But now you have to imagine the fact that that's not Sion wearing a shirt, that's Sion wearing body paint, which makes the skin funny in my opinion. But again, out of all the cheap skins, this is probably the best of them all. Barbarian's good for what it is, but Lumberjack Sion actually feels like it's worth its price. Gotta give it a 6. Warmonger Sion. Honestly, yeah, in my opinion, Warmonger Sion is, how do I put it? If you ever played Heroes of the Storm, there is the base skin model for characters, and then their like enhanced version. That's what this skin feels like. It's the enhanced version of base Sion. Like, it doesn't feel like it's better than base Sion, it just feels like, well, it is base Sion, and that's it. And yeah, honestly, I'd rank it a 5, just like base Sion, because again, it is just base Sion, it feels like. Normally, I'd leave the best for last, but I want to talk about Mecha Sion. Mecha Sion is, in fact, one of his better, if not his best skin. Mecha Sion is a really cool skin. Being the beginning of his expensive skins, and I believe his most expensive skin, when he ults, he actually turns into a fucking train. It's really cool, honestly. And again, I would say this is probably one of his best skins. Granted, there really isn't too much you can do with Sion to be like super flashy. His ult though is where you really can make it look good, and this skin really does well because it transforms into a train. I gotta give this a 7. I feel like they could do more, and if this skin came out like say recently, I feel like they would have done a lot more. again, this is one of the quote-unquote newer skins for Sion that has, you know, a ton of animations that are somewhat different, and again, some sound effects. Because this is where Riot decided that each Sion ult now gets its own sound effect. And honestly, Worldbreakers is forgettable in my opinion. Honestly, to me, the entire Worldbreaker skin line is very forgettable. But again, for Q, it's okay. And the little effects it has in the ground looks pretty nice. It's just eh. But again, it's not bad. I give it a 6. I fucking hate Blackfrost Sion. Now, let me explain. I love its animations. I love its look. It's a really good skin. In fact, I'd say I kind of like it as much as Mecha, honestly. I hate it, though, because of that damn ultimate sound effect. No matter what, no matter where he is on the map, no matter if he's on my team or not, if I'm in mid lane relaxing, the second I hear that fucking loud sound effect, I tense up. But it's a good skin. And again, I'd say it's actually as good as Mecha. So giving it a 7. It's okay, but disappointing as well. His effects look cool, they're very nice and very clean, but besides the bandana, I don't really see anything high noon cowboy about this. If there was like a spectral visual of a train, maybe. Or, in my personal opinion, if when he ulted, he summoned a tiny little horse he rode on and then screamed yeehaw. Just saying, it would have been a way better skin Riot. But all in all, it's okay, it's fine. I give it a 6. And yeah, that's gonna do for this video. I know it was pretty short probably, but Sion doesn't have that many skins, just like Udyr. And they're kind of all meh, because Sion doesn't have that much to him. I really do hope Riot in like the next skin for Sion does something really cool, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below what champion you want to see. I might do that one in November. Next up, I'm just gonna do Fiddlesticks. I teased and joked about it last time. I'm gonna do Fiddlesticks.